It is a very painful thing to remember Asaba massacre. Asaba massacre, seeking healing. A lot of Nigerians don't know what happened. 7th October 1967, a lot of atrocities happened in the land of Asaba. Nigerian soldiers committed a lot of atrocities.
Anya mohona anya bianage say long the meeties. That is goodbye till we meet no more.
During Biafra war, Nigerian soldiers gathered all the male child and adults in Asaba and massacred them all. They killed many people. They killed both to adults, all the male child for inside Asaba.
1970. Anya biaka ije zutande aya Nigeria. Bia bulegu. Anya mara no bo a game of death ka iba n'imia.
In remembrance of Asaba massacre, on the 7th October 2022, we be sit at home in entire Biafra land. On that day, it is expected that all schools, all markets, all churches, all banks will shut down for the remembrance of Asaba massacre. Anybody where hear my voice, making talk to him brother, making talk to his sister, making one in children, making one everybody, where they close to them. This order is coming from Biafra spokesperson Simon Ekpa. Asina nti adahari he ebubisi ise soroya intiminsi. Any ear, when they hear word, as they cut head, and so they go cut ear full.
They open fire. We will go machine gun, gahube our people, and they were slaughtered in thousands.
Amen. And you will now say, Ngozi. Now, not to a jam and unsupper. Sit in a big marone big. He said.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much.
To them, because all of them, even for school, most of them are from Asaba area.
No.
Not even Igbo.
So
They are from Eka Igbo.
could that be the reason?
No, just let me land.
All right.
Now, Asaba has become a great blow to them. Now, we enter 5th in the morning. 6th, come and see corpses of our soldiers on the ground.
On the 6th?
On the street.
How? How did that happen?
They were killing them now. We know that at that point in time, we had no barracks. We were on the tarmac, on the road. 71 Battalion was on the road to Ibuzo. 10 Battalion was on the road to Cable Point. Then the other people too, we were no barracks. We were so open to these people. It's their terrain, it's their area. So by night, they would just come and kill. 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Kill with now, what? With guns?
It's with guns now. They know them. And the other people too were signaling them. They are here.
The people of Asaba?
Yes.
We're giving them information.
This is where they are. This is where they wanted to flush these people out. Army is not stupid. Army will not do something without reason. Let me tell you. If that action was not taken, no 7 brigade soldier will have remained in Asaba after 2 weeks.
If that action, which action?
Did you hear him? Did you hear that this man has no remorse? This is one of the people who participated in it. There's no remorse whatsoever. And when the person interviewing him talked about massacre, he didn't want to call it massacre. He said it's a war. These people forget that there are rules of engagement in war. There are rules of engagement in war. It doesn't matter even if you're fighting a war. There are rules of engagement in war. You don't kill on an armed person. You don't. You don't go after an unarmed person. Just surround people and tie unarmed people. You open fire on them. Look at the reasons he was given. Their soldiers were attacked. Soldiers, you're talking about soldiers, but you went after civilians. innocent civilians, children and women. That's what you went after. Because soldiers, in a state of war, of course, soldiers are bound to lose their lives. But when you come to attack civilians who were unarmed, and look at the excuses we were giving. Now he has turned it and said that they were giving information and they were doing that, doing that, and doing that. And you that call yourself a soldier, you open fire on innocent civilians. Who has ever surrendered to you? Raise up their hands and welcoming you. You open fire and kill all of them simply because you suspect they were given information. And when they ask him, he says, in war, anything happens. You forget that in war, there is rule of engagement in war. There is rule of engagement in war. You don't just open fire on people and be the kill. It is so annoying when you watch the commentary that is coming out from that civil war, what transpired. When you watch the commentary, what some people are saying, you get mad. That's why you see the reason why we must get out of the Nigeria Republic. When you look through what they did to Biafrans and what they are still doing up to today, look at that very thing that man is explaining. It's exactly what they are still doing today. Simply because the military, they have all followed me. This is a war, in a war situation. Then the military who were coming to the city, the army of those people overpowered them and they took them out. Then you got angry, you went to the city, begin to gather civilians and begin to shoot at civilians. That is what that man is explaining, and he's proud to explain that. He is not even ashamed to say that on television. He's not ashamed to say it. That the military men were killed in war. Then you went to the city and then you gathered people, gathered innocent civilians, children, as young as 15 years, as young as 13 years, 12 years old children. You gathered them and you shot them up. And the excuse you are giving is that if you did not do that, that none of you would have remained in that very area. And the next accusation was that they were giving information to the Biafran soldiers. Why don't you focus on the Biafran soldiers that attacked you? Why don't you focus on the Biafran soldiers and let the civilians be? These were the atrocities they committed during the Civil War. The atrocity. They were not in many Biafran that they murdered. It wasn't even in the war front. Only few Biafran fell in the war front. They took away the life of Biafran through starvation and innocent unarmed civilians that were killing indiscriminately. Killing pregnant women, cut off their belly and bring out their fetus. This is what they were doing. And you see somebody coming on live television and defending it. He said you don't call it a massacre, it's the war situation. So in war situation, you don't know, a military man doesn't know that there's rules of engagement in war. This man speaking doesn't know there is rule of engagement in a war. You see how wicked the Zoological Republic probably is to the Biafran people. You see how wicked and how heartless this Zoological Republic is. Why we must get out of the Zoological Republic by all means possible. We must get out of that Zoological Republic by all means possible. And that is why we are on the stage that we are today. Armed struggle, and it can never be business as usual anymore. It cannot be like 1966, never. And it cannot last for 3 years, never. This time around, you are going to see water in all angles. You are going to receive water, as it has started already. You are going to see that guerrilla warfare you saw that you thought that people were giving information. You are going to see much more deadly things more than that this time around. That is why we are asking every Biafran, every hand must be on deck. If you pretend not to be a Biafran, you pretend not to be fighting along Biafran, remember Asaba Massacre. If you pretend not to be a Biafran, you don't want to fight along with your people, you want to follow election, you want to be obedient, remember Asaba Massacre. It is going to happen again. We know we are dealing with monsters, Pharaoh that will never let the people go until they see extraordinary measure. We are dealing with monsters. You saw they massacred their own people in Lekki Toll Gate. If they can open fire on people singing national anthem with their own flag, or is it you that they know as a Biafran? you that they know as a Biafran, with their Boko Haram military, a military that is infiltrated by Boko Haram, who are looking on the way to take away and Islamize the Islamic Republic. And they know that the Biafra land is a threat to them. And all of a sudden, you think that when they see you, you say you want Nigeria, you're obedient, and they lose you. Sorry. Why you are doing it? Just put in your head. Remember Asaba Massacre. If every Biafran will put Asaba Massacre on their head, they will never misbehave. They will never fall victim. Every single one of us in the old Southeastern region will rise up and prepare for what's about to come. You have to prepare. When you are hearing Asaba Massacre, you think it's only Asaba people that die. Every tribe in Biafra land lost somebody in that Asaba Massacre. Every tribe in Biafra land lost somebody there. They know you. The Fulani Janjaweed, they know you as a Biafra. It doesn't matter how you pretend. It doesn't matter how you pretend and all the games you are playing. They know you very well, better than you know yourself. Continue to pretend. And I tell you, we are going home. It doesn't matter whether you believe it, you don't believe it, whether you support, you don't support. Biafra is going to get out of the Solitary Republic. We are going. And no man born of a woman can stop us. No man born of a woman can stop us. Mazen Nanikana has made it clear that we are not part of anything called election. We are not part of it. Any game, any shiraz they are making calling the election, we are not part of it because we are not part of the Nigerian business or whatever. We are not part of the Nigerian project. We are not in it. We are not in it. Stop forcing yourself. If you are from the old South, stop forcing yourself. Stop forcing yourself. Mainly people from the old Southeastern region, stop forcing yourself. In extension, the southern part of Nigeria is a different continent altogether. It doesn't have anything to do with the north. The southern part of Nigeria, in their attitude, in their approach, in their behavior, in their dressing, in their appearance, every single thing, south and north are not the same. We are not. The same thing with the middle belt and the north, it's not the same. They are not the same. That is why you see them asking for out. And the only crime we have committed is that we want to be free. Is it a crime to have your freedom? Is it a crime to crime for self-determination? It's not a crime. International law supports it. African general law supports it. Nigerian law is supported. That is why there is that case of self-determination in the court in Nigeria. But yet, they are destroying the life of Biafrans because we are asking for self-determination. Only a madman does that. And they want us to fold our hands and continue to complain. We have complained, we have shouted, we have cried, and nobody seems to listen. Today, the new dimension have opened to rescue Biafra. And Biafrans are ready. We are not waiting for anybody. If you are one of those who is still waiting and thinking that somehow, you're going to pass a shortcut to Biafra, there is no shortcut to Biafra. No shortcut. No shortcut to Biafra. It is better you come out. Remember, as a Wasaka, join your own people. Come out and defend your land. Join your own people now, not tomorrow, now, and defend your land before it happens to you. Before it happens to you. On that 7th, it's a total lockdown in Biafra land. P2B has nothing to offer you. Election cannot offer you any change. Neither will election better your life. Mainly people from Biafra land, including all the indigenous tribes in that Zoological Republic. Election can never change their situation. Let people continue to pretend, deceive themselves. The situation can never change. The earlier we wake up and pursue the right thing, the better for us. And if you are still confused, I will also play an extra for Mazen Nanekan to remind you what his own decisions are.
In 1999, you campaigned against your brother. Now you're talking about Igbo presidency. Oh, dear me. Igbo presidency will open there. Useless people. There is something I want to tell all of you. We hope, pray, and know that Biafra will come, or the zoo will be destroyed before 2023. Of course, everybody knows that. It's given. COVID-19 saved them last year. We won't save them again. This year, the vaccine is out. Instead of an Igbo man to be the president, or Yoruba for that matter, let Fulani continue. It is called Mirina Mohuana Manna Yupu. Since you people prefer to be slaves, because if we allow any of you idiots to enter into Asarok, after about 4 or 5 years or 6, Fulani will take it back for eternity. You would have benefited from your own wickedness and evil. So you know what is going to happen? If Fulani are smart enough, they should continue. Everyone saw what happened all over the world. Rigging of election these days is just is given. It is no longer a big deal. As long as you're proclaimed the winner, that's it. If Fulani are very smart, they will continue in office. They will continue in the zoo, in their zoo. Of course, we are living. We're not going to stay there. That is why you don't want to support Biafra. Because of presidency. So you and your friends can now be eating money. You buy your own houses in Dubai. You want to be like Atiku. You want to be like, your wife want to be like, what's her name? Aisha. Flying private jet to Dubai for shopping. Meanwhile, we are dying. We want people to understand this. DSS especially, no matter how many groups, fake groups you create, because every day you create a fake group. Igbo, Ohanese, Igbo in the diaspora, including men and women and children. This
You've heard from Mazen Nanikan. You heard from him that before 2023, Biafra is going to come. The zoo is going to be destroyed. And our spokesperson, Matt Simon, repeated the same thing. By 2023, we are going home. And people laugh at it. The word of the prophet must surely come to pass. Biafrans have resolved together to defend Biafra land by all means possible, and that we must do. One thing that should make your mind strong is that it's Chukwu Okikabiama that is fighting the battle. Even if everybody refuses to come out and support, Chukwu Okikabiama will do it by himself. Just like Mazen Nandekano said, he will do it in such a way that every glory will go to him. No man will take the glory. Chukwu Okikabiama is going to give us Biafra in such a way that even a blind person, a deaf and dumb, we know that it is Chukwu Okikabiama that gave us Biafra. The last miracle on the planet Earth is about to happen in 2025. You will see it. It's going to come to pass. Those of them who don't want to be alive till then, everyone, you see them going. You see them going. Those who are pretending to be fighting for Biafra, they are not. You see them exposing themselves. They are so uncomfortable, they can't hide anymore. All the evil men, they can't hide anymore. They are so uncomfortable. Their voice messages is everywhere. Their videos are everywhere where they are confessing and telling us how they betrayed Biafra and how they sold Mazen Nandekano, how they did. More are about to come. They are going to confess. More confession will come. More confession is going to come. And at the end, we are going to be victorious. Just like Mazen Nandekano said, we'll be victorious. They will kill us. We'll kill them, but at the end, Biafra will definitely come. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks or what everybody thinks or whatever you're doing. Biafra is going to come. It is going to come. All you got to do is to wake up. Be awake. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted by anything whatsoever. It doesn't matter the propaganda you hear from any kind of. Don't get distracted. Pay attention to the time that we are in. If you pay attention, it's going to do you a lot of good. It will save your life. It's going to keep you safe. Pay attention to the time that we're in. May Chukwu Okikabiama continue to guide and protect every single one of you that have joined me on this broadcast from the beginning to the end. May Chukwu Okikabiama continue to guide and protect you and secure you. Mainly my brothers and sisters in Biafra land. Chukwu Okikabiama will protect you. The bullet of the enemy will never touch you. All you got to do is to be watchful. This is a very sensitive time. If you are in Biafra land, you must be security conscious. You must. It is a must. You must be security conscious. And pay attention to information that are coming. When you hear sit at home, sit at home. If you don't have anything to do outside, stay in your home. There's no point going about. Stay in your home to save yourself. Stay in your home. Pay attention. Follow all the autopiloted groups that are giving out information. Follow Master Simon Emperor on his Twitter handle. Follow him on his daily broadcast for you to be updated and you will know the stage that we are in. Biafra will come. It doesn't matter, even if the whole world, as they did before, come back again to fight Biafra, we are going to survive and Biafra will come. The Civil War of 1966, it was all of them. All the world powers came together and they fought against Biafrans. All of them, France, UK, US, every single one of them, they were all in it together. But Biafra survived this for 3 good years. And if they choose the same path again, it's going to surprise them this time around. And we're going to survive. And after that, Biafra will come. But it can never take long, just like in the past, because we are wiser. We are wiser. We are much more experienced. We have much more knowledge and much more information than we do in the past. We are going home. Regardless what anybody is thinking, whatever you're saying, we are going home. They will kill us. We will kill them. But at the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. May Chukwu guide and protect every single person that is watching me from Biafra land. May Chukwu guide and protect all Biafrans all over the world, any place you're watching from. If you're watching from any part of the world and you are a genuine Biafran fighting for your freedom, you are going to see Biafra. You will celebrate in Biafra and raise the flag with Asuna. May Chukwu guide and protect the Udua people. Secure the Udua people and grant them their freedom very soon. May Chukwu guide and protect the Middle Belters. Secure them. May Chukwu guide and protect Sunday Igboho. Secure him, strengthen him more and more. May Chukwu guide and protect our brother Simon Eba. Secure him, be with him, inspire him, equip him with strength, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. May Chukwu guide and protect our men on the ground, the ESN, who are devoted and giving their life for us. Those men on the ground who have volunteered to offer their life for you and I, for us to have a hope. May Chukwu guide and continue to guide and protect them. We must continue to pray for them, the men on the ground. Pray for the media warriors who are sending out information on a daily basis. Pray for them. There's a lot of attack from east, west, north, and south on that. But we cannot stop. Pray for the media warriors. Chukwu will be there. The Umuada who are doing great work. Umuada who are doing great work, giving a great support to our spokesperson, Master Simon. May Chukwu and protect the Umuada. Secure every one of them and give them the strength and power to continue to march on until we go to Biafra land. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect our supreme leader, Master Nnamdi. Empower him, give him more strength, give him more wisdom, give him more revelation. Send doctors to him spiritually to heal him of any infection in his body, whatever poison that injected in him. Chukwu will send doctors spiritually to heal Master Nnamdi. No weapon formed or fashioned against Master Nnamdi shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Master Nnamdi shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Master Nnamdi shall prosper. We will continue. They will kill us. We will kill them. But at the end, Biafra will definitely come. Thank you so much for watching.
to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We'll crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals. They are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.